Rachel, at the beginning we spoke about how many employers you service, and you mentioned nearly 3,500 employers you're working with. Some of them obviously SME businesses, some of them are larger businesses. And in terms of some of the conversations that the employers are having, particularly with regard to finding the right level of talent, upskilling people, possibly reskilling other people who are outside the sector, or reskilling them and getting them in the sector. What are the sort of challenges and some of those sort of conversations that your customers, your employers are presently facing and having?
Well, I think in terms of the conversations I have, Saf, I'm very much talking about it from a specific facet in terms of the work that I do on a day-to-day basis. I think some of it is still around challenging perceptions about what the work will entail.
Yeah.
Also, the construction sector and the industry is one that often requires people to be quite mobile, for example, depending on the type of companies they work for. And it's not necessarily always a lifestyle that fits with work-life balance for some people.
Yeah.
So I think some of the conversations that I'm hearing in the sector are people actually sitting down and talking about how can we do the work that we do in a way that actually for men and women, for anybody who is perhaps a carer or has other responsibilities, how we can support them in terms of some of the work-life balance. Yeah. How can we tackle some of the challenges that we see there? Also, qualifying as a plumber or electrician, an electrician in particular, it takes 4 years. It's a large commitment for people who perhaps are looking to say retrain or have a career change. They need to factor through what does it mean to move to work for an organisation where I'm going to be becoming an apprentice. From a financial perspective, what does it mean? So companies are currently looking at how do they support apprentices? How do they retain their apprentices? What can they do to support them? I hear lots of organisations who are doing amazing work in terms of looking at how they can utilise work experience opportunities. We hear about traineeships as well, and people sort of offering opportunities for people to come and see what the sector is really like and to challenge people's perceptions of what the work is as well, on both sides, to challenge it and understand what it really is in terms of the work that they're going to be looking to do.
Canny Conversation Podcast Series 5 by Safaraz Ali.